Okay, as a philosophy, and I know you and I have spoken about this a ton of times, we decided to create this protein. I think the first thing I told you was, listen, we can't have anything that's not really required. Let's look at it from a functionality perspective. What is really required in this protein? Can we just put that? Can we move on from that? What was your thought process when you were doing that? What did it kind of feel like?
So for me, there were a couple of things which were very important. Like initially, it was about the sweeteners. This was quite obvious in terms of, all the protein powders over there have sucralose and aspartame and all these other kinds of sugar alcohols which they use. So we tried to choose the right, sugars like stevia, monk fruit, etc. And then when I went deeper in terms of philosophy, what I realized is everyone or a lot of people in the protein have started doing like blends, like concentrates and isolates. There'll be a little bit of skim milk in it. And I was like, and we had this conversation where you were like, listen, no shortcuts, right? Like I had so fit, I've never taken a shortcut, etc. So for those reasons, we tried to say that, okay, where is the, the lot of the blends, etc. didn't make sense, because when you use a concentrate, which is a great source of protein, which is the first source of protein, and the purest form, and then is the isolate where they remove the lactose from it. People were blending it because the concentrates are cheaper and the isolates are more expensive. And then the skim milk powder, which is just not needed. There's some amount of skim milk powder also in it. So I think so those two things were very important. And then the other obvious things were your anti-caking agents and emulsifiers, etc., which are there in these proteins just to make it better in terms of taste. Your mouthfeel becomes better. We were very clear that we are making something which has to be functionally good, right? And that's was the main policy, that let's look at something where per scoop whatever you're getting is what your body needs.